what it is. I'm a big believer in competition in the free markets. If I want to build a new hospital here in Birmingham, and I'm going to use my money to build this hospital, and I can provide a better hospital, a better mousetrap than what's here in Birmingham, then how does that not benefit the consumer? And how does that hurt anyone? I'm not using federal money to build the hospital. I'm not using state money to build the hospital. I'm using my investor capital to build the hospital. And if I can provide the competition to make Brookwood be better, to make Trinity be better, to make St. Vincent's be better, to provide a better service to the patients, then why shouldn't I be able to? Your question is probably specifically addressing the Trinity situation that's going on here. Why should the people of Shelby County that have to drive by that empty hospital every day to get to a hospital downtown, why should they be punished? If somebody can provide a better hospital, a better experience, that doesn't cost the consumers. What does cost the consumers is this CON process. You look at the amount of money, and I know we've got a lot of lawyers in here, but you look at the amount of money that both St. Vincent's and Brookwood have spent on fighting this certificate of need process, in the certificate of need process, and now in the courts. That's money that could be spent on health care. Now, we are in some certificate of need states, and I tell you, it's just automatic. If somebody comes to a place where we have a certificate of need, it's automatic to say no, just to file a no for it. And that's what you have in these two things. Trinity will get to move to that hospital. It'll be a while, but they'll get to move it, and it'll cost much more than it would have cost if they got to move there when they wanted to. True?
Yesterday in the news, the doctor, I guess, certificate of need board. Does that pave the way for, ending the certificate of need?
I don't think so. I don't think so in this state. I don't know where he stands on it. I saw that. I think that's more of an indication that he wants his people on the certificate of need board. I honestly don't know what his opinion is on it, and he didn't call and ask me to be in his administration. Anybody else?
Any other questions?
Yes, sir.
Why do you think that other REITs, specifically focusing on the hospital, haven't kind of followed your model that you've chosen?
Sure. It's a really simple answer, but it's the fact that none of the other REITs have a management team like ours. Some of you may be familiar with Healthcare Realty Trust out of Nashville. They bought the REIT that used to be located here called Capstone REIT, which was Richard Scrutchy's REIT. David Emery's the CEO. David's been an office building guy since the 1970s. He does it very, very well. David and I talk all the time, and I tell David he knows I can't compete with him on an office building, but he knows he can't compete with me on a hospital because you've got to understand what goes on in it. So if you want to invest in hospitals, you just need the management team. There's one other REIT in Toledo, Ohio that has recently put together a team that I think will do it, and I hope they do it very well.
Any other final questions?
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, we appreciate your time today. It's a very interesting topic, touch on the timely issue of health care, which I think we all have heard a lot about, but it's interesting. We had, and his name slipped in my mind now, somebody help me out, the CEO of Trinity, Keith Granger, came and spoke to us about kind of from the other perspective, so to hear yours from almost an independent third party is very interesting. We would like to present to you this certificate. One of our service projects is our Ready to Read program, which places a full library in every second grade classroom in the Birmingham City School System. And we've made a donation in your honor to that program. And then also a copy of our annual report, which highlights more of the club activities. So we appreciate you coming today, and thank you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
One interesting thing about the industry is the injury is you get to introduce people to the awkward left-handed shake. So I appreciate you putting up with me. I hope everybody has a great weekend. I would be remiss. I told Tom that I would mention this. One of the great opportunities we have to partner with our sponsoring Rotary Club is to serve as a greeter at their meetings. It's similar to what we do, helping them sign in. And once a month, you partner with a member of their club and help with the sign-in process. And so see Tom after the meeting or shoot him an email if you're interested in doing that. All you do is help them sign in, then you join their meeting. You get to meet the Rotarians that are there. They're always interested in hearing and meeting Rotaractors. and they have incredible speakers as well. So see Tom, he's helping put that together. And also, I hope everyone has a good weekend. Sign up on the membership-only site for the service project in February. And do not forget, everybody visit the board nominations link and submit your name or any of your friends. We had over 40 people nominated last year for the board, and I'm excited and I'm confident we're going to have even more than that this year. So thank you all. This meeting is adjourned. I really appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Glad to do it. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. I'll tell Reynolds you said hello.
Please do.
Best of luck to y'all, and I hope we both grow together and the competition can stay close.
Absolutely.
Safe travels out to Utah. Absolutely. Absolutely. I got it. Thank you. Great job. Good job. You did awesome. I hope you have an awesome birthday.
We're going to Auburn.
Really? For the celebration of the basketball? John?
I don't know if I'm going to make it. Yeah, Liz and Jess.
Okay. Well, hope you have a good birthday. Thank you for doing that. Andrew, what did you say? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Is Nikki still here?
Yeah.
uh,